Boy, that's exhausting.
Hi there. We're getting started today on finishing up our project here with our chicken coop. Last week we showed you the chicken coop we built. This week we're going to put a poultry netting around it so we can contain the chickens in one spot. I've got them free ranging in the yard right now just to give them more access to bugs and greens and stuff, because the pasture is pretty well picked through. They spent the whole winter stuck in the pasture and they cleaned it up really well. So I've let them free range around the yard, and it's getting pretty annoying. Any of you that have chickens know that they don't really respect anything that you might have. So they'll pick at plants that you want to keep. They'll poop on everything. I mean, I'm sitting here on my patio right now, and I've got chicken droppings everywhere. Getting pretty annoyed with that. So we've got mostly a nice day today. Some clouds in the sky, but not raining at the moment. So we're going to get started on this. We ordered a poultry netting online. We got a controller or an energizer with it. I'm going to open these boxes up, check out what we got inside, and we'll get started on setting it up and containing the chickens. Here we go. Alright, so here's the poultry netting. It's all wrapped up nice. This is what we're going to use to contain the chickens around the coop. Next I'm going to open the box that has the energizer in it. It's like a grounding rod. Looks like a bracket to mount it, and some connector clips and wires. And here is the solar powered battery. I'm going to read through the directions on this and figure out what we need to do to get it set up properly. That there's a repair kit for repairing the netting if it should break. Got some operating instructions. There's a mounting bracket, connector clips, cable for plugging it in to power for the battery charger. Sign says the battery's disconnected while it's shipped, so we got to figure out how to open it up and connect the battery. Now I'm going to take a look at this roll of wire here, the poultry netting, and start pulling it apart and see what do I have. So we ended up getting 48-inch high and 80 feet long, so it's not going to enclose a very big area, but that'll make the chickens work hard on a very precise area. So that's kind of what we're looking for. This is where we want to do our gardening. We did some gardening here last year, but the ground really needs some help. There's a lot of clay in it, so I brought in a lot of straw from the barn. It's mixed with poo from the goat and sheep and chickens. And I also brought in some horse manure from a buddy of mine who's got horses. And we're going to mix that in with the soil this year and see if we can make some improvements. Get the soil a little nicer for growing stuff in. Last couple of years we've grown stuff in there and it's done all right, but definitely could use some help. So here's the garden area. It's pretty small at the moment, but we're going to expand it. The chickens are going to work this area around the coop here for a while, and then I'm going to work them across the field over here, across out there where you see all the blackberries. Eventually, I'll get the chickens and the goat and everybody involved here. We'll get that cleared out and get a bunch of stuff planted out there, and the hope is to have lots of herbs that we can blend with our tea growing out there, and we'll be harvesting and drying that and including that in our tea blends that we're selling through St. Fiacre's. You can see the link below for St. Fiacre's farm. So back to the project here. I'm going to bring that poultry netting down and start setting it up here around the chicken coop.
You're mean. Boy, that's exhausting. Got a fancy knot you're tying?
Yep.
What's it called?
A knot? I'm tying a bow. See the bow?
Very pretty. Pinky's up to that. What do you think, chicken? Look at all that grass. Yum.
All right, so we got the solar panel hooked up. It's sitting up here on the post. Just a regular old T-post to hold it up here. Looks like it's working. We got the power turned on. The power's onto the fence. There's a little zap to the fence. So
one more than
yeah, it's a pretty good sting there. Whoa! Some chicken's not happy. If you come back to this side over here, you can see our connections. There's the grounding rod. We're clipped onto the grounding rod down here. That lead is connected up here to this green knob right here on the back of the solar unit. They have a symbol there for the grounding rod connection. And then over on the other side, we've got the red knob with this wire connected. They've got a little lightning strike there for your hot lead. That comes down, we just clip it onto the fence, and it's live. So all we need now here in Oregon is a little bit of sunshine so that the thing will actually charge, because it's been very wet and not much sun here lately. But this thing should last for several weeks with the charge that it's got before it runs into a problem. And if the sun comes out, it'll be even better. Well, thanks for watching this episode. See you the next time. Cut.